Let's talk a bit about the game to start off. It was a tough match. You're toughish so far because the other ones have been close, or like the previous one when you lost, it was at least 2-1. Can you tell me a bit about what went wrong for you guys today?
Mm, I mean, I think it's just problems that we were dealing with for the whole year that kind of showed up the most during the last matches because the opponents were punishing them the most. And that's like just how we handle stress and how we play like retakes, post plans, advantages. And I feel like we just didn't give all, like everyone didn't give all during scrims, and it just showed up here. But I think today match, even though the score was 4-13 Lotus, I think that realistically it was way closer than it looks like. There were so many rounds that if we close out, the game could have been the other way. But they played great. It's always liquid. I always lose to them in this fashion. That they just managed to pull out like the miracles in the game. Um, and yeah, I think that's the main reasons.
Mm. Yeah, because it's a bit different. Like obviously being on the stage for some of the guys that are completely new to the whole VCT thing. Do you felt like that was the pressure that broke them today?
I don't think we. I mean, I think we broke earlier, to be honest, as a team, because we had like bootcamp landing here for like 3 weeks in Prague, and yeah, I think it was kind of miracle that we went so deep because on the bootcamp we are getting punished left right by every team in VCT. I think we won like 10 scrims out of 100, which is like very bad, like when usually you win 70 out of 100. So it was very bad performance there, and I think it kind of broke us there. And we just said, listen, guys, like, look, we cannot fix these problems here. We don't have much time to fix it, so let's just save the energy and let's see how we do in officials. And yeah, in officials, like we were losing these rounds, but not as much until the last 2 matches, where it cost us the matches. But yeah, it's that.
Why do you think it went so different in officials? Because you like cruise through play-ins, kind of.
I think it's just the other teams, 2 minutes, kind of probably going through the same as us. First has been like a lot of role swaps, like with Fnatic, Gentlemates. There has been roster changes done, and I think that's why we kind of went through because they did more mistakes than us. And as well on the stage, like in scrims, you are getting punished way more because there is no pressure. So you might be winning in scrim 15-0, and then suddenly they punish you for like on 15-0. But in official, if you are winning 12-0, there is no way someone punish you because they're feeling such a pressure that they don't they don't realize what mistakes you are doing. Um, but yeah, like when you are losing, like for example, like today on Lotus, it's very hard to bounce back to the game. When you are losing like 4-6, you have 5v3 and you lose 5v3, and suddenly it's 4-7. So it was as on abyss, like so many rounds we had advantage, like 5v3, 4v2, and we just not managed to close the round out. And so it's very hard to reset. Um, but yeah, I think this is the main reason. The other teams kind of had more problem than us.
Mm. Yeah, let's talk a bit about your run, because obviously you're out now, which very sad, of course, but you came a very like long way for being a tier 2 team. Is this something you expected, and like how do you look back on the journey? Are you proud of the boys?
Yeah, I mean, of course, I'm proud of the team. I'm proud of everyone. Like for me, it was very long year because I remember in November I basically was left with no team, and I was kind of contacting orgs that will give me trust to build a roster, and the Enterprise was the first org that kind of gave me the trust. So I brought Ito with me, and we just built the roster together. And the first goal was make champs, but that's like everyone goes, like there's not a team who doesn't tell you the champs, but on the journey you kind of start feeling the team out. Can we make it? Can we not make it? And there have been peaks that where I felt we can make it. uh, but if I'm completely honest, like heading to this tournament, I was expecting that we will go 0-2 out fast home. But the more matches we start winning, I'm like, okay, look, I will have no expectations because I don't want to get set like last year. And what happens, happens. I want to win, obviously, but let's see just what happens. We almost did it. 'Cause I think yesterday we beat, sorry, the day before we beat KC. We are in Barcelona, and anything could have happened. But today match was kind of not lost. I wouldn't say lost, but I think the KC loss just hurt it too much, and I think it was hard to reset.
Mm.
So yeah.
Yeah, because you've been in like VCT before for a long time. Has this been like a kind of a revenge journey for you, that you still got to show what you're capable of, even though you didn't like get to be on a VCT team in the off season.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm just super happy that like with everyone on the team, because like the tier 2 is way harder than tier 1, because you like there is no boot camps, and when there is the boot camp, there is a bunch of like problems on the boot camp. People are not used to playing on boot camp. The tier 2 conditions during the league are super hard. So I'm super happy that we did it, but it was kind of, this is how I looked at it. I'm like, okay, if I'm not making tier 1, if no one, I want to make a team that I will prove everyone wrong, like that all these players that have been left over and coaches, we deserve the spot, like we deserve it. And that was kind of like our thriving, I think, like the anger that we had, that we kind of got messed up in the off season, we kind of brought it into the team, uh, and it was kind of our fuel. So yeah, it's been kind of revenge here, but to be honest, I played so many officials this year that right now we lost, and I think it will hit me tomorrow, but I don't have emotions right now. Like I'm just like burnt out emotionally. I need to take a break, reflect back. um, but like I'm just sad that we didn't go champs, because it would be a great story, especially for Koze. This guy is like insane player, and I think if he would make his like first tier 2, like from nowhere to champs, it would be insane story, and he would be, I mean, he'll be in history no matter what.
Yeah, so you're very burnt out, you said. I guess it's been a lot of work for you, both putting the team together and coming here and doing what you've been doing. Um, has it been like one of the hardest years for you in your career, or is it normal to feel this way for you?
I mean, for me, the hardest year I think was in KC, because as a leader and as IGL, it's you feel everything hit, like every loss hurts 10 times more, and it's because you put as well not 10 times more work in, but the work you are putting in is not as enjoyable as a player. As a player, you just play, do your routine, but it's kind of fun. You're still having fun. But as a gel, you need to watch votes, you need to prepare the stuff, you need to, and I mean, just a lot of stuff behind the scenes. And when you lose match, it actually hurts. And there, like, we started like so hard. Like, I mean, on such a high, and we finish on such a low that it really hurted me so much. Then I would put BBL here as a second hardest, but I think it was just because I came in as a sub in a team that already has synergy between everyone, and suddenly I'm there as a fifth. But like, even though like boys brought me back, but it hit the ending, of the BBL as well, because we were so close to champs, and we didn't make it. But this year was kind of for me, as I said, like more chill. I wanted to fix my health issues, which I fixed. I had like autoimmune disease that I know about, like Hashimoto. I mean, many people know about it, and I fixed that. And now I'm feeling kind of just ready. I just need to reset, and I'm like excited for grinding again, because I'm just addicted, I think.
You've also been very like vocal and clear about what you think about the tier 1 situation, with them always swapping like players and building rosters that don't work really. Do you think the whole like tier 2, so many tier 2 teams getting to the playoffs has been a wake-up call for the tier 1 teams?
I'm not too sure if it'll be wake up call, because I mean, there's two problems in EMEA, in my opinion, compared to other regions. There is like many people are vouching for each other, that just because they're friends, like they want to say the honest truth. Like, you ask for a feedback for a player, and they say all the positives, but they never like mention the negative, and then you see a player getting kicked for being toxic, then he goes next team again toxic, and it's like, this is like very frustrating. But the most frustrating thing in EMEA is that people don't value experience, they don't value your comms, they don't value your work ethic. All they look is aim. Like, if you shoot like a robot, okay, you are in, but then you put these 5 people next to each other, and it's just missing, like, in my opinion, like, that's the biggest problem of EMA, and that's why I've been calling out, because I'm not this like guy who's shooting like a robot, but I value a lot. Like, I don't want to be egoistic, but I think I bring a lot behind the scene, and everyone in our team, there is Kozi shooting hard, but I feel like, I mean, he's so good that he will perform on any team, but we got so far because everyone has some unique, I think, characteristic, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unique skill, let's say. And I think this is how you build the team, you need to be first kind of meshing as a people. You need to enjoy spending time together. You need to trust each other. Then you bring it into the server. And a lot of times we are seeing in EMA that the teams are broken after 2 months because they hate each other. They start like, the team splits into 3 teams, 4 teams. Sometimes they start trash talking each other like fully, and this is what I don't like, to be honest, about the EMEA. And that's why I was calling it out, because I feel like the teams are not built correctly. Like, you cannot build a natural synergy if you are making 10 changes during a season. It's impossible. And then players start and then players start playing for statistics instead of trying to win, you know, and that's as well like ruining the team.
Do you hope that change to next year? Because everything's up like in the air for next year. You don't really know how it looks. But what do you hope changes for next year?
I mean, I think what I hope changes for next year is that I just hope new people get chances, like especially in coaches, you know, because I feel like we've been seeing same coaches over and over, and I just hope new blood comes in and like they bring something new, or like managers, you know, like something has to change, and because I think one player failing at one team doesn't mean he's a bad player, you know. Like, I think he might be still good. He just was not put in the correct system, and I think that's the biggest problem. That like we keep seeing the same coaches over and over, and yeah, we just need fresh blood, like from tier 2, and like just give more trust than now. Because as well, people need to understand that this is esports, and a lot of times I'm seeing that they are trying to run esports team as a like sport team, you know, and they're like fully running them by performance like based coaches and stuff, and it's just not possible. Like we are humans, but we are very unique humans, esport players, and we want to our comfort, you know. And if you join a team and you are being forced, go gym 2 hours a day, eat healthy, do this, be on time, be like this, that, it's you suddenly like stop enjoying the game in one moment, you know. And yeah, I mean, I hope it's a wake-up call. That's all I can say.
And what about you for next year? What are your plans?
Well, as I said, I need to kind of reflect because I wanted to IGL this year, but kind of what like playing with Tellure, it kind of made me realize that I don't want to IGL. Like, I want to actually just be in a team kind of that I can help the IGL, be kind of second caller, and yeah, just grind. Because I think I don't know, like I had this problem like all years that I was not kind of self-confident, but I think this year I'm literally on peak of my career. Like I never felt so comfortable individually in the team the way I see game. So yeah, I just need to grind and get through trials hopefully, and just I just want to bring my vision, because I'm very vocal about how we should play the game, how we should move around the map, you know, and I just need someone who will trust me. And I'm super grateful for Itopata, because honestly, like, not many coaches gave me this trust, and I'm just super grateful for him, to be honest, and Shadow, because like we've been kind of working together for like second year now, you know, like we did in Apex already, and it feels great when someone supports your vision rather than shutting it down. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, great. I look forward to seeing where you end up, and wish you all the good luck in the future.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Bye. You too.
Bye.